Hi there. Welcome to my channel. My name is Anna, and on my channel here we do tarot card readings. So if that is your fancy, you should definitely stick around. There might be a message in here for you. And if there is, you could show love. You could leave a comment, perhaps even follow. And if you would like to see the entire reading, it would be on my YouTube channel, and you can find that link in the bio on my page. Cool. So it looks like for this message, we're going to be talking about distractions. But distractions, I feel like it's like distractions in a lighter sense, because I am picking up on the energy of distractions, but it looks like you are aware of you're aware of what this energy is, right? I was channeling the song Promise by Ciara, and then I was also channeling the song No Guidance by Chris Brown and Drake. And it's funny because I just kept channeling the opening to both those songs. So it looks like you're ready for something that it looks like you're ready for something that is solid. It looks like you're ready for an advancement, a graduation, a commitment, something. It almost feels like you're ready for, the energy feels serious. It feels like a contract almost, like you're ready to sign on the dotted line. And then I was channeling the opening for No Guidance, where that was giving me the energy of the distraction, where the distraction could be dressing it up as presenting it something to you, like this contract or like this commitment, is dressing itself up in this type of serious energy, but it feels like in some ways it's falling short. Now, you could resonate with this being a person that is outside of you, whether it be a partner, it could be and this could be a love partner. This could be you're wanting more out of the relationship, or at least more from this person. This could be with a business partnership as well, where maybe you're ready to add on more work, or maybe you're ready to add on, you're just ready to elevate or grow the company, I guess, in some way, shape, or form. And whomever else is involved in this, either they could be saying that they're ready for it, but they're falling short, or they're just not ready for it, and so this could really be across the board. It just seems like you're ready for something that's more concrete, more solid, more serious, and you might be having distractions come in. Now, the point of these distractions, what I was intuitively picking up on, is that they are meant for you to prove to yourself, which i.e. means you're proving it to the universe, right? To prove to yourself what you are truly ready for. Now, what I was getting, piggybacking off of that message as well, was self-worth and self-value. You're putting value on yourself by not entertaining things or energy that is not good for you, or it's not a part of your vision, right? So going with that example, if you're with a person and they could be saying that they're ready for a commitment, or they're just ready for the next level of seriousness where you would be. So if you're just casually dating, then you guys are together. If y'all are together, then I don't know, maybe you're getting married. I don't know. Or maybe you guys are trying to get a dog, talking about having a kid, maybe getting a house. I don't know. Same thing with a job. Maybe you're ready to be promoted, and the job could be saying, yeah, we're open to whatever. But I guess when you follow up, there's really nothing there. So it's kind of what percentage of value, in a way, if we want to keep it, with tangible material words, right? 3D based words. If what percentage of value are you putting on yourself? Because that's how we teach other people how to treat you, is that's the utmost love that you can show to yourself, is showing up for yourself, defending yourself, sticking up for yourself, things like that, right? That shows people around you what you will tolerate and what you won't tolerate. So in that way, you're leading by example, okay? So the first oracle card that we had come out here was Be Yourself with Daisy. Now, that's pretty much what this is. It's be yourself. Comparison is the thief of joy. Now, the more that you are I'm hearing the word encapsulated, right? Within the energy that these distractions are putting onto you, it will have the power to start to change your perception of yourself and your vision. Like with that example, you know, if you're saying that you're ready for that next level of commitment and this person keeps falling short, you're eventually going to start to think there might be a problem with you, right? Like maybe you're asking for too much, maybe you're doing too much, when in actuality, you know, you're not. You were just ready for something, and whatever distraction this is for you, you don't even have to look at it in the sense of like they're doing wrong by you. Like they're not, you know, because like let's say if you resonate with this being a person, for all you know, like this person could have been through bad past relationships as well, and maybe they have things to heal within themselves that they might not even be aware of. But all you have to recognize is what you are ready for and put all that energy into that. Like if you take all of the energy that you put into other people with caring about how they feel about something, going about something the way that they rather go about it just because it doesn't ruffle anybody's feathers, if you were to take all of that and put it into yourself, I'm telling, it's like your whole world would do a 180. It really would. And at the bottom here, we have clear the way with white sage. This is what I was getting, that at least you are aware of this energy. Like you're aware of it. And it looks like you're working towards clearing it out of your energy, whether you're aware of what the issue is or not. Like you're aware of the distraction, but it's kind of like, why is the distraction there? It's like you don't even need to know why the distraction is there. Just get it out of the way. Just get it out of the way. And this can look different for everybody. You know, this could be you just being yourself and sticking true to that. So this could be you speaking up on something. It could be you not speaking up on something. This could be you leaving something or not. You know, it's going to fit your story for however it fits your story, because only you really know your vision, right? Only you really know it. I just pick on what I intuitively feel. So let's see what else we can get from the oracle cards. So we have the answers you need are coming with full moon in Gemini. So you might have to communicate something. Yeah, like you might have to communicate something when the answers you need are coming. So when I'm getting off of this communication, if you're being intuitively led to communicate something to whomever this distraction is for you, that would clear up this energy with white sage down here. That would actually clear it up. And with integration at the bottom, it looks like you would be able to bring the energy together where it would seem more out of balance. So you might have to have a conversation with somebody, yeah, to really express to them where you're coming from and, you know, where you want to go. Okay, and then we have take time to breathe out. We have take time to breathe out. A lot of blue on this card. Yeah. It looks like maybe for a while you weren't speaking your truth, but it looks like you're intuitively being led to speak your truth. Okay. And then we have adjustments are required here. Yeah. So that's what we were intuitively picking up on. Like after you have like this conversation or you like start speaking your truth and feel more like comfortable with doing that and, you know, following suit with what is a part of your vision, that's where the adjustments required I was getting. It's going to help bring something more into balance. And yeah, and at the bottom we have conclusions are within reach. Like I'm saying, if you were to take all this energy that you pour into other people and then put it into yourself, yeah, your world would do like a 180 with adjustments are required. Yeah, it looks like you're just in this energy right now of having to prove to yourself, i.e. the universe, what you are willing to tolerate and what you're not willing to tolerate. And it doesn't have to come off like in a mean way. You know, it's just like if you're ready for something and the other person is not, you have to show up for yourself, you know, in that way. So let's see what else we can get from the tarot here. Okay, so we have the King of Cups. Yeah, so even in turbulent times, being able to have like a good head on your shoulders when it comes to the matters of the heart. I do see this situation, right? Being some with the King of Cups here, I do see the situation that you are involved in with this distraction is something that's emotional based. So it's most likely going to be about love. But with the King of Cups, this is you being able to like effectively communicate, right, from an emotional standpoint, what your heart wants or what you are desiring, or what is just actually happening from I guess, from your perspective about this situation, because it looks like this situation emotionally does have you like the emotions around you are like woo, woo, woo. They're like raging waters. But with the King of Cups here, like we were channeling, it's like you're aware of it. So this is very much a controlled type of chaos when it comes to the emotions that are involved between you. How can I explain this? Okay, so there's you and another party, right? That is, and you both are sharing a situation, and it seems like there's a like when it comes to the emotions between you and this person, it is chaotic in a way, and it looks like you're aware of it, but you have a good handle on it. Now it's like you're needing to effectively communicate what's going on, but to not allow for the chaotic energy to take a hold of you and to communicate from that standpoint. That would be like the King of Cups in reverse, Yeah, that would be like a person communicating from like a very selfish standpoint. Could even perhaps be like emotionally manipulative. Like this person could also be like gaslighting, but with the upright position, it's like opposite. It's all those things, but opposite. So this is being able to communicate from a very balanced or at least a grounded standpoint when it comes to the emotions that's shared between you and this person. Yeah, then we have the Three of Swords at the bottom here. So, like we were channeling, whatever situation this is, it looks like someone is not getting what they want. Now, if you don't resonate with that, right, like this being with a person, then this could at least be just you, right? This could be you, and this could be like a spirit guide of yours that is helping you along with releasing this type of energy, where like we have be yourself right here. Like you could have been coming from a place where you were living in a box is what I'm getting. Like you were living in a box, but you have outgrown that box, or like you weren't ever meant to be placed in that box. So it's like you slowly could be like breaking out of that box into your own space with be yourself here and clear the way at the bottom. So this could be a spirit guide of yours that is helping you, or this could be like a counselor. I'm hearing like a guru that could be helping you. Someone that is wise, someone that has like a high level of emotional intelligence. They could be helping you with releasing that. And then if you resonate with that, then this would just have to be a conversation that you would have with yourself. I'm hearing something about hyping yourself up. Like hyping yourself up is what I'm hearing. Let's see what else we can get with King of Cups for the answers you need are coming. Yeah, we have the Two of Cups. So like I said, this has to do with a partnership. Like you and another person getting on the same page. This could just be two versions of yourself, like your 3D self and then like your higher self, like coming together. Like how we were channeling. Once you take all that energy that you were putting into like things outside of you and you put that into yourself, it's going to like your whole world is going to do a 180. And meaning like those are the answers that you would need. Like how come it wasn't working? And it was like, this whole time you're intuitively being led to how to marry two parts of yourself or two parts of a situation to be able to get what you want out of it. Yeah, to help like calm down this emotional turbulence. And emotional turbulence could be coming just from you, or it could be coming with a situation that you are sharing with another person. There's like a way to bring this situation into balance, this chaotic energy. There's a way to calm it down, to relax it. It looks like with just a conversation. But this conversation has to come from a standpoint of being emotionally intelligent, not allowing for the chaotic energy to take a hold over you. Yeah, with the Six of Swords at the bottom. How to move this situation, or at least this energy, to a more peaceful state. Okay, so let's see what else we can get. What's the Two of Cups? So we have Judgment. We have Judgment in reverse here. Yeah, like this is giving me the energy of like, honestly, it's giving the energy of like you calling something out. Like it's not working, or it's not working is because of this reason. It's not working because of this reason. Now, whether you are writing this down or speaking it to yourself or to this person, whether it be a family member, a friend, a job, a lover, I'm looking at the Six of Pentacles at the bottom here. Yeah, it's kind of like what was going on before wasn't it wasn't bringing balance to the situation. And that's giving me like what you want from the situation you're not getting. Let's see what else. What's the Judgment here? Yes, the Queen of Cups. You're not getting what you want from this situation. And this is what I kept channeling, because with this depiction of the Queen of Cups from this deck, like her chalice has a lid on it. And that always gives me the energy of like she has all of this space for other people around her, but not for herself. Wow, okay. So now I'm looking at the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, and they're both in the upright position here. And this is clarifying the Judgment. Family. Page of Wands. Ten of Wands at the bottom. All right, so I just sit with the energy. But it looks like you're getting clear with yourself about what you actually want from an emotional standpoint. So it does look like emotional standpoint when it comes to partnerships. And this can be across the board. Like it definitely can be even a workplace situation if you are passionate about what you're actually working on. It looks like that box that you were in, you were telling yourself, hey, I want all these things. But it's like you're reaching this point where it's like, you don't want these things, or at least you don't want it in this way is what I'm getting. So it's meant for you to get like curious with this energy, to I guess like not explore this energy, but for you to get curious and explore like why it was here to begin with is what I'm getting. Like why was that energy there as a distraction to begin with? Where were you at that point where you allowed for it to come in compared to where you are now? This is like you doing like that conversation with yourself, so that way in real time you can hear yourself and how far you've actually come, you know? Like, hey, that was me then but like something happened, like let's just say you've matured in a, let's just call it matured, right? Like you've matured in a way, and it's like you don't want that anymore. That was like, I'm hearing kid you, like kid you or young you, and through, so it's like from the point that you first got involved with the situation up until now, you've grown. Something's changed. Something has changed. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, duh. Like something has changed. So it's kind of like, how can we get this wheel to turn in a favor, that to turn in your favor? Yeah. So that way, like, it doesn't come through that same way again. So let's see what we can get from Take Time to Breathe Out. Thank you. I was just about to say, Take Time to Breathe Out. This looks like a little R&R that you're going to have with the Four of Swords coming out here. So yeah, definitely rest and recovery is coming for you. You know, in a very good way. I'm also getting rejuvenation too. Yeah. Now this could be like this situation that's coming to like a peaceful standpoint, but the main thing what I'm getting is it's just the energy of the distraction, right? That looks like that with the with, oh my gosh, with a conversation is what I was trying to say. With a conversation, it's going to be able to bring this chaotic energy to a more peaceful place. I'm actually hearing calm, not peaceful, calm. What else can we get for the Four of Swords? And Take Time to Breathe Out. I feel like at this time, your dream state may be very important for you. Like your subconscious, like what you're dreaming about. Because it looks like with you being able to bring this chaotic energy to a more calm state, you're going to be able to start envisioning what you actually want out of a partnership, what I'm getting. Because I'm really being brought to like this family here that's in the stained glass windows. I'm hearing something about how can I surrender, but it sounds like a song. Ooh, what is that song? I'm hearing it, but like it's so faint. It's so faint. What's the Four of Swords? Hopefully it comes back to me. It was so faint. I could like barely hear it. It was like coming through as if I could hear like my neighbor's music on. Where it's like I can hear something, but I can't quite make it out. Yeah, the Hierophant. How can you get involved with energy that you know is aligned with you? Yeah, like you're definitely getting more clear about your own morals, values, and beliefs when it comes to partnerships. Because it looks like you could resonate with the story of being involved with partners in your past that cared more about matters of the material compared to matters of the heart. And with all these cups coming out here, you're definitely a person that's more... You lean more towards matters of the heart rather than like what looks good on paper or like what can just provide you with security. It's like, okay, obviously security is definitely nice, but it's like, you're like, okay, so how can I achieve the security, but by being involved with something that is aligned with the Two of Cups, right? With the Two of Cups with you. Yeah, the answers you need are coming. It's like you're about to give yourself you're about to give yourself the answers that you need. Like you hold the key. I always get that message with the Hierophant. Yeah, like when the Hierophant comes out, I always get like either you or somebody around you is like looking at a door and it's locked and they're trying to get in, and you have the keys to get through this door, to unlock it and walk through. Whether it be for yourself or another person. But for this spread, it looks like it's for you. Let's see what else we can get. Yeah. What is your true emotional fulfillment? Like, what does your emotional fulfillment look like, feel like to you. You're getting very clear. Yeah, with the Page of Cups. As you are getting very clear, there's like an overall energy of you still being like, I'm hearing like imaginative. Like, don't be afraid to dream up. Yeah, like don't be afraid to dream up what you truly want. Like, what is your dream? And you could be as big and as bold as you want to be, because this is your life. This is your true ultimate fulfillment with the Ten of Cups here. I was also channeling that you could resonate with being in a connection with somebody where maybe one person is ready for children and the other one is not. Like, I was getting that with the Page of Wands, looking up at the Judgment reverse here. Like, you could definitely resonate with wanting children. And then maybe being with people that don't want children, despite whether they tell you they want them or not. And by that sense, it was like you were, in a way, devaluing yourself, especially if the person told you from like, they're not ready for children, but you still stayed. Because it's like you knew inevitably with the Judgment reverse card here, this point was going to happen. Or if you went for a job that you were passionate about and they were honest with you up front and saying, hey, you know, we don't really know if we have like room for growth or if we can actually do this, you still were involved in it. And now it's kind of like you hit this point of like, why isn't things going the way I wanted to? And it's kind of like, well, you got yourself involved in a situation when it's like you could be telling yourself that you should have known better, but you didn't. But hey, then that just means that was another lesson that you had to learn, right? So, yeah. So if you resonate with that, like this just being something to do with you, then this could definitely just be like you healing one part of yourself where you were more materialistic based rather than emotionally based when it came to something. Because maybe you still went with this job or went with this person because it looked good on paper, it looked good in black and white, or at least on the surface, you know, it was ticking the boxes. But your emotional boxes, like what was going to truly make you happy in the long run, those boxes were never ticked. And it's kind of like you just pushed them to the wayside because maybe it wasn't that important for you. Like it wasn't a deal breaker at the time, but it looks like it is becoming one. Okay, so let's see here what our adjustments are required. Yeah, ten of Pentacles right here. Adjustments are required. You're making the changes. You're definitely making the changes because like we were channeling here with take time to breathe out. You are going to be, this looks like you coming up with a blueprint with take time to breathe out, and then with adjustments are required, this is you putting like the like planting the seeds, if you will, that you know are going to lead to your most desired outcome, your own idea of success, your own legacy. So your own idea of success, your legacy, that's simply just what you want to be known for. If that involves with you having children, then when you come out and let's say you start dating again, like that's going to be something that's in your forefront. Like this person says to you, I'm not really looking for children, then you are going to know how to act accordingly from that point moving forward. You know what I'm saying? You go for a job and they say, hey, listen, you can come to this job, but we can't guarantee you anything. You're like, hey, that doesn't play, or that doesn't fit my future. So yeah. Either way, you're just going to be making the necessary adjustments. Yeah. Instead of you, I'm getting just walking like aimlessly, you're finally like putting yourself on the path that leads you to your ultimate fulfillment. You could be seeing a lot of tens too. Some, you know, 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles here. And with the 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles, this is letting me know that I'm just getting like your career and your love life could be like, it could go hand in hand. Like maybe you having a family business, starting a family business. Or this could just mean that you're one of those people that you have to be like emotionally invested in with whatever you're working on. You know what I mean? So it stopped recording. I'm just gonna try to like go through this as I can. I think the last thing I was saying was, from what you remember, would be you have to be emotionally invested with whatever it is that you are working on. Now, this also can just mean that when you are in good high spirits, therefore your actions are in good high spirits, and that's going to just lead you taking steps that are going to lead you closer and closer and closer to your desired outcome. Now, with the 10 of Pentacles, we had Strength card that came out. So this is basically saying, like, as you are making the adjustments that are required, you have to be able to like still like maintain your vision and work towards that. Because when this card came out, when I split the deck, I did see the 8 of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands. So it's like you can give in to that energy of the 5 of Wands, where like you could see it as a competition and give your steps that energy, and that's all you're ever going to find. It's just that competitive type of energy no matter where you go. So this is saying, like, despite that energy going on, you just maintain your vision. It's like you're getting involved with this, you're doing this is because that's where you want to be. That's where you see yourself at. So it's going to take a certain level of strength. Now, I was also channeling that whatever legacy or empire that you're working on, it is going to be a very strong and a very solid one. I was seeing like the 3 little pigs and the wolf trying to blow down the house made of stone, and they couldn't. It's like you had to go through what you had to go through to like learn, hey, when I use like straw or hay, it doesn't work. Or when I use, I forget the other one, was it mud? I don't know, but that doesn't work either. But when you use stone, it works. So yeah, that was another message I was getting off the Strength card as well. And then we had the High Priestess that came out here. This right here made the Judgment reverse a lot more clear for me. You had to go through what you had to go through simply because you had to learn something about yourself. And I'm getting from your emotional state. You are intuitive, like you are very intuitive. A type of person, and you have to lean on that despite if it makes sense in the moment or not, because I guarantee you once you go down the line, you'll realize, oh, you made the right decision at the time despite it not making any sense. That is you showing a level of strength, right? Like, hey, it kind of looks nice, but like something's telling me this is like, it's not going to get you where you want to go. So you don't entertain it. And that is the utmost type of love that you can show to yourself, right? And simply what that does, it teaches others how to handle you as well. So that was coming through. You could resonate with like your career could be a part of like the occult knowledge or esoteric as well. I was also channeling with the moon here. You might feel like you have a calling when it comes to maybe like astrology, because I was getting something about moon phases, constellations, and planetary systems as well. So your intuition just right now, it could be like a hobby of yours or just like an interest. Lean into that. I bet you like your intuition is like saying, hey, just go pick up this book, or let's like read more about, I don't know, Pluto or Leo. I don't know. I don't really know. But either way, like your intuition is telling you something now. Lean into that, because it's going to become a lot more clear for you why your intuition won't let you stop thinking about it. Because like you might discover that you have a talent or a skill and you can make money off of this. Yeah. Yeah. And then at the bottom here we had this the star card that came out. So yes, this is you healing a past version of yourself that only felt like you were worth breadcrumbs, you know? Yeah. Once you marry these two parts of yourself, I'm telling you, like once you start like putting like the steps or the efforts into this, it's going to become a lot more clear for you why you went through what you had gone through. Yup. 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 Okay. And then we had I pulled out advice cards. So we had just say yes, and it's like just say yes to this change, right? Just say yes to this change. Just say yes to what your intuition is leading you to do. Despite if it makes sense to you in the moment, despite if it feels comfortable for you in the moment. Because if it feels uncomfortable or hard or difficult, it's only going to feel that way for a short while. Only for a short while. Because I'm kind of getting like the Five of Cups energy off of it. Like you might cry about this. You might like mourn over this. But you're mourning over a past version of yourself that you like you don't even resonate with anymore. Like you're crying for what didn't work out, like whatever you had emotionally invested in, but it was already spilt over to begin with. It's like you're in a situation where you were pouring your emotions, your heart into into another's cup, but the cup had holes in it. So maybe that will come to you with this take time to breathe out. It's like, why am I even crying anymore, feeling bad? Because like I wasn't you weren't getting what you wanted out of it anyway. So just say yes to it being released and let go. And then it's going to become a lot more clear for you with answer the call. It's going to become a lot more clear what your soul is calling you to do. It's calling you to take the steps that's going to lead you to your utmost emotional fulfillment. And your utmost emotional fulfillment is actually connected to your legacy. You know what I mean? So those steps are going to become a lot more clear for you when you're in this rest, recovery, and like rejuvenation period. And then we have inner temple devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. That, like we were channeling with the high priestess here, this is teaching you how to always follow your heart. How to always follow your heart. Despite what may be happening around you. Always listen to your heart. Because your heart is never going to give you what you know, is never going to like give you what you don't want. And then at the bottom of the advice, we have don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? In order to fit in. And from just what we were channeling here today, how are you dimming your light in order to fit in? It's like at this point you're forcing yourself to squeeze. It's like you're forcing and contorting your body to fit in a box. And like your intuition is like saying, just pop out of this box, please. Like we need to like move, like move around and be like your most true authentic self, How are you dimming yourself to fit in? It looks like you're just telling yourself that you're still a part of a story. No, you're not telling yourself. You're not a part of a certain story anymore, but it looks like you might just be a bit fearful to make the necessary adjustments that are required. So Spirit, what they're going to do, they're going to send you a rest and recovery period. So that way you can get a little bit more comfortable with start making those changes, right? But yes, those are all the messages I have for you all. And I pray they have found you oh so very well. And until next time, bye-bye.